Okay, let's see what that thing is about. Is it these people? Aha. Hi. What? Are you okay? Let's talk to this dude first. The worm feels sick, head packed, blood boiling, belly freezing. Let the worm warm up. Let him take a rest. Don't touch us, we're dangerous. Oh, that's some stench animal. How on earth do you even live like that? Get lost, I'm even more dangerous. He doesn't even answer that. What? What are you? What's with his picture? What do you want? This ain't your business. What's this creature? The Odonker. Duh. That's what all of them cattle breeders look like. Crude and unshapely and unfinished. Don't you know? Wherever you came from, an intruder, huh? What? It's you who's intruding. Go away. I'm a visitor in this town. Who could have thought it's home to such creatures? Why didn't they not answer? Go away. Don't you see he's sick? He's a runaway. He's on dough. Hide him all night long, I did. We'll march across the river now, or else he dies. Give him a break, will ya? He ain't gonna bite your head off. Be on your way. And watch out, too. We don't need no witnesses. I can do some killing if we must. Fine, relax. I'm leaving. Relax, I won't tell anyone about you. Can I give him something? Oh, God! Okay. Can I not give him medicine? I have medicine on me. Why is it not loading? Or why does it take so long to load? Okay, let's go back to him. Can I sprint? I didn't see a sprint button, did I? I can't skip this. Does this hurt? No, okay. Okay, yeah, anyways. Hi. Okay. Drugs. Painkiller for heavy injury. Did I use that on myself? How do I give people stuff? I just... Is that my exhaustion going high? Or am I less exhausted? Hold on. I kind of don't want to beat them up. Also, loading takes a while. What's the quick save button? What's the quick load button? Save is F5. Okay. I'll go watch the cutscene first, and then I'll quick save. quick save is actually pretty quick. Let's talk to them. I don't know if it's important to talk to them or not. Very well, this creature intruding. I guess I can go back to the lady and tell her what's the people. Why are they singing though? Oh, you can't go in this way. I like how I fall out of the air.
I had a feeling you would come.
Since you decided to fight there, you'll have to be very careful. It's September, you'll be dying with every breath of air. We're all dying with every second of our life. It's exactly this annoying phenomenon that I've challenged, but since you've heard of Tanasia's achievements, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. What am I supposed to do? Not breathe air? Should I have stocked up on air from the capital? What does September have to do with it? This step is full of various herbs. They fill the air with dizzying vapors. White, whip, and tire and February are dangerous in August. In September, when herbs surrender their juices to the sun, people tend to get headaches this time of year. Our hearts sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. How do people live here? Tire is a rare herb, so usually it's bearable. But this year, it's unbelievably plentiful. The elders say that this is phenomenal. Nothing like this has happened before. They think it's a bad omen. I don't believe that, but the air is droning. Can't you feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Yes, the air is heavy. You need to sleep often, never go hungry, drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget about everything else and get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, alright? Put my hand. The more I think and do, the faster I die. That's similar as if I ever saw it. Strong enough.
Can you feel how rapid my heart beats?
Okay, let's go beat them up and see what happens. I'm gonna save before I do that, though. Oh man, he's OP. Oh, I died. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Well, but I couldn't use the scalpel. What's the... pull out my weapon? Plague Finder. Show hide hand, sneak, carry letters, sheath, holster. There we go. Um. Okay, don't fuck with them then. Until I have a better weapon or something. Guess I'll just leave them. I hate how long loading takes. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, these two are gone. Where'd they go? I'll load an earlier save. Okay, watch the cutscene. They're still here. It was when I went back inside, they decided to disappear. Keep getting stuck on ground or something. Hi. Anything I can help you with? No, thank you. Hi. Anything I can do for you? I'd be much obliged if you tell me how to get around town. Tell me about the town hall. What is Termitari? Your house is a district as well, right? It is, but there's not much to tell about it. It consists of two parts. The first part is where everything that the town exports is stored: meat, sausage, ham, bone, and meal, and so on. The other stores various hardware and also manufactured goods that the regular train delivers. How do I get there? That is in the knots in this southeasternmost part. To be precise, to the east of the station. The meat warehouses are the ones closer to the station. The hardware ones are closer to the town. There's a railroad track running between them. Thank you. What is Termitari? Two massive buildings in the eastern part of Earth. The Termitari marks the district's border. Beyond that, there is only the abattoir, and then the steppe itself. People do not belong there. Why? Well, they just don't. It's not a people place. But someone has to work there, right? Some folk do. The steppe people, the butchers. That's way out of your area of expertise, believe me. That was intriguing, my good man. Tell me about Town Hall. Town Hall is the most useful place in the whole town, I'm telling you. The only thing it's good is at taking space. It's the most prominent building in the backbone, sinister, and still useless. Why useless? Because we are ruled by the, well, rulers. There are no officials around here, and no need for them too. You want to know what's up there in the town hall, the post office, and the jail, nothing more. It's fine. They'll finally repurpose the building someday. Turn it into a school, maybe. Whatever the facility, it would still be of better use. I see. School instead of a jail, great idea. I see. How do I get to the backbone? How come you still haven't got a map? You're lost for good without one. The backbone is in the knots, the middle part of the districts, between the gullet and guzzle. Much obliged. I'll be obliged if you help me learn how to get around town. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. There's more than one town here. The first one is called the Bold Project. The second one, the offspring of the project, is the districts. I mean the residential part itself. Not so long ago, the town also dropped anchor across the river. I wouldn't go as far as to call that part District 2. It's just a polyhedron. Tell me about the Bold Project. It's the industrial base of the town. The station, the warehouses, and the works, and the abattoir all belong to it. Wouldn't recommend going there. It's not an appropriate place for the person from the capital. It's filthy there, and the stench. I'd say it's not an appropriate place for anyone at all. It'd be for as long as I can remember. I don't think about going there anywhere. Say, how come such a tiny town is divided into districts? Well, it sort of came to be that way. The gullet and the guzzle, the gore, horns, tributaries divide the town into three paths. Each of them consists of separate courtyards, so maybe that's the reason. And one of those parts. The lower part, the adjacent of the abattoir, is called Earth. The one between the gullet and the guzzle we call knots, and the triangular promontory between guzzle and the Gorhorn is the stone yard. That's intricate. What about the district names? The stone yard consists of two districts, the bridge square and the atrium, plus the mistress's tomb, of course. Earth has 4 residential districts: the Skinner, the Tanners, the hindquarters, and the crude sprawl in the middle. Is something wrong? I'm just not sure you need any of this. The knots have 7 districts: the spleen, the marrow, and the chine, the backbone, the mouth, the flank, and the gut. I don't suppose I need to go further details. Sure, the Canes will show you around. They're expecting you after all. Much obliged. This town is... Oh my god, this town is massive. Okay, so where am I? Oops. Here's the cathedral. Let's see if we can get into any of these. I don't know. I don't know if you can get into these or they're just there just to be there. What the fuck's that sound? What's that over there? Hi, dude. Didn't I just talk to you? You're a different dude. Oh, thanks. I wish I could sprint. I want to check out what this is. Spooky music. It's nothing. So why can't I sneak? Can I steal off people or something? No. I can store stuff in here. Oh, I got an empty bottle. Can I fill it with this water? What's this? Where did I get this? Good for quenching thirst. Water barrels carry water. Can I fill it with water from this pond? If I can... You're getting stuck on stuff. Ooh, this door I can't interact with. Wish I could sprint. Oh, did I just drop it? Oh, I did. That didn't fill it, did it? No. This guy's new, I think. Looks fancy. Good morals and luck are a great help in managing a small community without resorting to violence. Personal standing can work wonders. What do you mean? I like our town. We're all one big family, but sometimes I get a feeling that we're all controlled by an unseen power, our actions but fiction. Quite possible. Oh, it's pie in the sky. Can't help me. Who was the Mad Tailor? Why is there no extra dialogue to some of these? I feel like they would have something to say if I said some of this stuff. What's this? A razor. I feel like he'd get offended or something, but it just kind of cuts the dialogue. More bottles. More needles. Oh, I guess an hour went by or something. Should probably go to the place I'm supposed to be at. Oh, there's a shop. Hold on, let me quick save. Okay, it doesn't let me just randomly steal. Okay, you got medicine and stuff. I don't really need that right now. Zero out of 2. What do you mean? Okay, gotta remember this is here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Wait, I'm lost. What? Oh, I came from over there. I mean, he's glowing, but I don't know if that means anything. What's immunity? Okay, where am I? So I've only explored this small area. Maybe I should go over there. And that dude I talked to a second ago. Eh. I need to remap my map button. I can't use those? Hmm. I can't use that button either. There. There we go. Where's this? Cathedral. There's nothing in here. Maybe later? How high does this go? Is there fall damage? Quick save and check. There is. I don't know if I quick saved. I pressed the button, but... Okay, I did. Let me down. Oh my god. The collision in this game is something. For sure. Okay, well there's nothing in the cathedral right now. I filled up some holy water, or is that just regular water? Hi. Okay. Just regular water. Okay, this one's Simon Kane. So I'm not supposed to go to him yet. I'm supposed to go to... What the fuck is that? Ooh. Huh. The camera really doesn't like these stairs. Where am I going? What is this? Am I supposed to be able to go here yet? I really don't like... I mean, it's part of the game, but I really don't like timed mechanics in games. Where you have a certain amount of time to do something. Because the day is progressing. I guess I'm supposed to come here later. You see, this was a waste of time. time is progressing while I'm doing this, and ouch. And yeah. That's why I don't like time mechanics, because of that. Because I can go off and explore, but time is progressing in other places, so... So I don't go into this one. Is F used for anything? It is. For my torch. Okay, I'll just keep using this then. Okay. I don't remember where the sun was. They said Maria is hard to talk to. Don't have any information written down anywhere. Yeah, let's go in here. Spooky. I can sleep in someone else's bed. Okay. Don't think that should be allowed. I can't steal anything from them.
I often feel like someone's looking at us from the other side.
Other side of where? Okay, let's talk.
It came from below the ground. For many years, we were burying the bones wrong.
You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. How is it that you know me? Saw you in a dream, don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. I hope that happens soon.
I think I'm having fever heat.
I have a lot to tell you, Bachelor Devonsky, but I dare not until you meet my Uncle Gregory. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret. I'm looking for Simon. I know, but you have to speak with Gregory instead. They're twins, so you won't be too disappointed. Fine, where can I find them? Close at the hand, just next door. Go to the wing that's closer to the river. It's a roof shaped like a crown. Okay. Let me make an actual save. This one? Isn't this where Simon Kane is? Yep. I'm stuck. Are you Simon or are you Gregory?
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. You need not delve into the minute of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We're also quite aware of your difficulties you are experiencing and well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my consanguineous brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surrounds us, has been murdered. Simon's been murdered? Who did it? That's what we want to find out. With your help, Bachelor Devonsky. What do you know? My brother was murdered last night under the strangest of circumstances, but for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather eschew the notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. The visitor is a man of laudable rectitude and an old friend of our family. There are witnesses to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. Has it occurred to you that brother? Then, who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man whom my brother saw last night was your colleague, Isidore Burka. Was he not the very person to advise you to come here as well? I've told you that I've been brought here by the hand of fate not so long ago. Yes. Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? Categorized like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. I'm no fatalist. Could be my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you. For you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isidore wrote to you without making us aware. Took a risk that could have displeased our family. Really? Even though we were uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the action he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard. A piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side, so you presume the queen knew of the blow and sacrificed itself for a pawn, but why? My sincere condolences to you. Is there anything I can do to help? Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who is in the right wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us and the reward will not disappoint you. Indeed, there's too many coincidences. Your brother's murderer could just as well be called the murder of Bachelor Devonsky. I will help you in every way I can. I need some time to get my act together. I expect you are not aware that these developments render my whole life work null and void. I'm convinced that if there is anyone at all that can help us solve this puzzle, then it's you. This mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not. How do you plan to look for the murderer? We will take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required, whatever you find out. Whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here is happening on your account. You have my sympathy. I'm going over there to Victor next.
The town will meet its death at the hand of Simon's murderer.
I'm counting on you,
That
Doctor.
much is certain.
Which of the locals could help me, whose words can be trusted? I don't know for how long you'll have to remain here, Doctor. You are most welcome to be my guest, even though I won't try to keep you while you are here, though, especially since you are trying to find out the truth. It's my duty to offer you a piece of advice. I would be most grateful for it. This remote place has a history of its own. There is not enough time to retell it to you, which is unfortunate since it is the background of the town. That may possibly justify some local conventions that will most likely seem barbaric to an uneducated person like yourself. What traces did history leave in your society, then? There are three truths that rule this town. Three origins, three ideas, if you like. For several generations, these three powers have been in conflict with each other. I suspect none of them can exist without the other two. Yet each of them still strives to dominate. Each of them has its own voice. Tell me more. These voices are ruling families, the co-owners of the Bull Project, who have been ruling the town for almost 2 centuries. Each one of the truths they represent is screaming at the top of its lungs, and doing travesties whatever value it carries. Yeah. Who are they? First voice is Sabaros. Second is Olgims. I can't pronounce these. The third is us, the Canes. We are the 3 heads of one beast. Each of the clans will offer their own understanding of what's going on. Each of the 3 will use their own voice and voices of their followers to lie and distort the truth. We cannot exist ourselves otherwise. However, in doing so, we will inadvertently reveal the entirety of the truth to anyone who would listen. So I'm surrounded by lies, exciting. Truth is my only idol. Is blah blah. Trust proven facts. Words. Do not worry, I trust proven facts. Words alone carry no weight to me. I suggest you believe no one. Perhaps I'm the only one of the tree rules that would ask you to disregard his very words. If nothing else, I hope it will win me your favor. At least I'm offering you honest advice. You should never trust any of us completely, neither the Canes, nor the Olgimskis, nor the Cybervrovs. What am I supposed to do then? Well, no one will dare lie to your face. I have no doubts everyone will tell you the truth, but they will tell you it in such a fashion that this truth will conceal the reality better than any deception would. The only thing I'm asking is that you don't jump to conclusions. Compare different versions. Your extraordinary intelligence will allow you to ascertain the truth. That inspires hope. Furthermore, each of us will try and paint a rather ungainly picture of the other two. Most likely, we will fill you in on the negative sides of each other faction and withhold anything that is good about them. That is inevitable. None of us will stoop to outright slander, so everything that will be said will most likely be true. But this truth will be one-sided and incomplete. Listen carefully to what we say and take it into account. Your words are a pleasant surprise, Judge. The stories of the evil that Canes have unleashed into the world are partially true. Do not feel obligated to act in our favor. As you can see, I will stop before nothing to ensure an unbiased investigation. The lack of prejudice I will instill in you is the one and only reason why I'm making a confession like this. I do not want my brother to have died in vain. I'll take her word seriously, sure. Why did I get a symbol on bottom left? What else
I
you got?
am deadly tired.
Oh, one more thing, I'd like to examine your brother's body. We've sent for Easterbrooke's most accomplished apprentice. His name is Stanislav Rubin. Quite a resolute and talented man this Rubin is. I have great expectations of him. He'll bring everything you need and you will examine the body together. Why didn't you send for Eastor himself? He wasn't home. In fact, he is nowhere to be found. Eastor Burke has disappeared. Strange. I would suspect foul play, but Burke is known to disappear in such a manner. Sometimes he's gone for several days, sometimes for several weeks. Rumor has it that he explores this steppe, going as far as the herdsmen's landings by the Egyagola Rise. I would like to take a look at your brother. I made a long journey for this. I'm generally sorry, Doctor, but our family traditions were cherished for as long as the family has existed. One of such traditions requests the dead to be left alone for 24 hours. The body is not to be seen or touched by anyone. The period of deferral will be over by tomorrow. I'm afraid I must insist. I might have agreed to break the tradition, which is as sacred to us as it is meaningful and reasonable. But I'm entirely convinced that there is no valuable information at all for you to derive from the examination of this body. I'm sorry, but no exceptions can be made here, not even for you. But why? The longer the body is not examined for, the more it, decays, right? Reasonable, so it has a practical justification. On several occasions, excessive haste has led to an undesirable consequence, the phenomenon that Eastor has invited you here to study. It is in our blood, our pathological trait that our family shows itself from time to time. That's quite intriguing. The examination of the body will not help you in any way. You don't know that! This puzzle has to be solved within your mind. I'm not able to, or even allowed to tell you any more than that. Believe me, I'm not trying to conceal any evidence from you. You could be. The body is kept in the ice house. It is intact, but focus may not be breached. Please take all possible measures to ensure the safety of the body. Fine.
The town will meet its death at the hand of Simon's murderer.
I'd like to speak with the
That
store,
much is
first and foremost. Well, that is a reasonable thing to do. Moreover, that is what etiquette demands. After all, it was he who invited you here. However, I don't think he has informed anyone in the Crucible of these plans. I hope you don't get me wrong. You are our guest and we welcome you. Where does Eastor live? Somewhere in Earth. Earth is the name of the lowest part of the town, closest to Abator. I have been there for several years, and I don't really know these slums all too well, especially since they were rebuilt after the fire. Victor has visited Eastor from time to time, so speak with him. He's in the right wing next door. Fine.
In growing old, we become more foolish and more wise.
How many doctors are there in town? If we exclude Isidore, Stanislav is the only doctor here. He's the most competent of Istor's apprentices. The rest are good for nothing, as far as I can tell. They're only capable of distorting the knowledge their teacher is trying to pass to them. Do you trust this Reuben? I would trust Reuben with my life. Competent medic of remarkable courage and laudable integrity. Everything he does is done with appropriate diligence and care. He doesn't like people that much, but he's eager to serve them. Why do you ask? I just wonder what kind of man he is. How do I get to know him? Reuben will come here tonight to get down to examining my brother. We'll get acquainted then, alright?
Tell me what you want, and
No matter
I will
what
tell
happens, the
you
troop will
who
be
you
revealed in the end. Okay, I guess I'm talking to Victor. I wonder what that bell sound is. Is it an hour passing? Oh, it is. Why is that coin stuff show up on the top left? So where am I going? This house. You're new. Hi. Oh, let's barter, lad. I have a lot of curious things. Hey, you don't mess with us. We know a thing or two about life. Why are you so bristled up? Has begun a crushing blow to the soul and a halves is being prepared. There are almost 70 dogheads. No one will escape their doom. What does that mean? It means the end of the soul and the halves domination in Earth. Notkin will have to sweat to break free from the dog's jaw. Are you describing game? Wait, who's Notkin? You'll know when the time comes, if he's alive by then, that is. Hope you're talking about a game. Game to some, destiny to others. Do keep in mind I have no part in conflict. Now we're at the hindquarters. Hindquarters are a merry district in the earth above the factories. On the bank of the gullet, that's where the ominous willows are, a house of ill repute, and a pub called Factus Est. The towns tend to spend their lives at the latter, so staying there is dangerous for both your life and sanity. Oh, what's the willows? A malicious wench lives there, named Anna Angel. A proud potato if I've ever seen one. She used to be a famous singer, and now she's dealing in spells and hexes. We smash her windows with stones, if not for the respect we used to have for the previous owner. Who lived there before? A girl named Willow Mellow. Used to live there, and then she died. That's how it goes. No one would have thought about it twice, but she not died right after offering shelter to poor Anna Angel. Grace says that Willow was buried in a closed coffin, and that coffin was suspiciously light. Spooky, isn't it? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I pranked you. Now, excuse me, I'm in an awful hurry. Let's talk another. Lack of proper education options is a grave social issue indeed. Hey. Polyhedron. That's where the youngest king, Caspar, styled Khan, is fortified. There are more than 1,000 children up there now, and almost every child in town went to the Polyhedron, except for the urchins, orphans, and bold daredevils like me. Are you trying to tell me they live there? Well, the older ones do. The younger kids just come by to play. But yesterday, everyone who's older than 3 and younger than 15 had a huge gathering there. They're hiding from the parents. From Fate, Bachelor. From Fate, yeah. Good for them. Oh my god, there's so much! I'm gonna forget, like, literally everything. Crude Sprawl. It's the most randomest place ever. The soil breathes there as though it could swallow you whole. A real bog. What could you possibly need in that place? How do I get there? Simple. When they tell you to go to hell, just choose any direction. When you find the worst place in the world, that's it. You're a very impolite young man. Try to answer me once again. This time, be serious. There's something very alarming in your eyes. I apologize profusely. It's in Earth, the southernmost eastern district that borders the Abattoir. Its other end is joined with the cemetery. You'd be more polite from now on. Tanner's district. Messing place is the northwest cape of Earth, backside of town. That's where the Sabarov's mansion is. Don't play there. Alexander is not to be trifled with. You never know when his gaze turns towards you. What's so bad about it? Well, who knows? No, don't ever mess with the Sabarovs. Then again, the wife, Katerina, is not only a witch but also a mistress. I was too young to see any of the old mistresses. Katerina was the last one, though. Although I've never seen her either. Stop with the chattering. Slower, please. What are the mistresses? Rumor has it that they're like goddesses. A mistress is the mother of all. They know how to control time, focus power, create an outburst, and tell the future. Among other things. Like I said, mother of all. I think I need to go see them. Skinner's district. What's there to tell? It's just a district in Earth. The northernmost of the western districts. It's further to north than the Termitari. Actually, a good friend of mine, Sticky, lives there. Sticky the nuthatch. Do you know what a nuthatch is? It's a very sly snake. And where does Sticky live? Well, in a house on the bank of the river Gorkon. It's actually tricky to find. When you're there, just ask someone, they'll show you. I will. Like I would want to rub shoulders with the like of you. Let's barter. What do you got? Price of 1. Can I have? How does this work? B, X. Does that mean he has none? Huh? Wait, you're new too. Hi. Oh god. We all know about you. Aren't you a lively girl? Shall we barter, perhaps? What do you got? You've got nothing! Wait, is that something you want? I don't understand what's bartering. What are you so happy about, girl? Oh my god. We almost caught the unseen cat. Want to come see her? Where did you find such a cat? It's the famous pale cat. Her eyes are like translucent emeralds. Her fur is grey, and the body is completely transparent. So what, can you see its bells too? Light passes through her. It's very pretty. But most importantly, she's invisible in the dark, and rodents can't hear her. That's how light her step is. She belongs to the pale obtuse. The what obtuse? That's no use. I know you won't believe me anyways. Just come over and see the cat for yourself when it gets dark. It's by the 12th warehouse. The password is hell froze over. Do my best not to forget this intricate phrase. What's up? Solon House got an opportunity to catch their breath. It's good. Now everyone will have time to prepare. Otherwise, we'd have to warn our boys. The halves would not be orphaned. Or would be orphaned. Solon Halves. It's just a catchy name. Notkin says it's because each of them has a familiar. A cat, a dog, a crow, or a grass snake. Half a soul. More than a normal person, or a normal animal. Is that a game? It's a lifestyle that's larger than life. If you join the Soul and Halves, you have to adopt a pet. If you raise it, you change. And then, when it's grown, it gets the other way around. Your half begins to take care of you. And so, you are always together, bound forever. What if the animal dies? I don't know. No half has ever died before. What kind of a soul and half are you if your familiar can die? They wouldn't take you in in the first place? Naturally? Sure. No, I don't think so. Okay, I know all about you too. Okay. There's a lot of people walking about now. You're the same. Okay. You look different. I was crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? A woman's share is hard. Would you kindly mend my clothes, dear? Okay. Got a curious town here. I never expect to see something like this in such a remote place. Everyone's tired of the endless construction work. We want some quiet. Is there a lot of construction going on? Not a lot, but I can't strip away the feeling that the world is changing all too quickly. The rulers invite architects from the capital and they turn everything upside down. It's fun for the children, but a torment for us. Sorry to hear that. And shares harder. Everything will be fine. Okay, well. Now I finally go to the building.